Hey, how we doing guys? Gray here, and today we've got our week 3 battle of the WPF. We're going up against our good pal RazorrClawww. Make sure you go check him out, there's a link down in the description below, as well as all your coaches for the WPF this season. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this battle. He does bring the trap edge. Motherfucker. Okay, well that's a little bit scary. I do not appreciate a trap edge too much. But it is what it is. Everything should outspeed. First impression could be problematic. It will kind of just revenge my Chi-Pow though. So I can't bring in Chi-Pow realistically. That's very annoying. He has a Serendipity. I don't believe I had that on my dock. Oh well, we hopefully can deal with that. He does bring the Heracross, so after one Dragon Dance actually, Mew looks pretty clean. We just have to get the Dragon Dance off. I think I just will go off ahead and lead with Iron Hands. It's actually pretty good against a lot of this team. I guess I could also lead off with Salazzle, right? I mean, it gets hard walled now by Serendipity. That I'll be honest, he probably made trades at some point and I just didn't keep track of it. But yeah, that mon does sponge everything. If I was Terra Ground, it would not sponge everything. I'm interested to know what his team actually is now, as to whether or not I prepped for things that just weren't ever going to exist. So I got the Talonflame lead. Okay. Do we die to a Talonflame? Hopefully not. Let's have a look. It would have to be banded to be able to knock me out. It was just no investment. Raidbird's gonna hurt, but it's also going to do a lot of damage to himself, maybe even put him in range of a Sludge Bomb. So I will go ahead and just click Sludge Bomb. Salazzle looks a lot worse as a breaker right now, I'm not going to lie. He also might not have speed to outspeed this, depending on how bulky he is. I assume this is probably like an anti-Lando kind of set. Yeah, he's going to withdraw. Serendipity probably coming in, if I had to make a guess. Actually, Heracross comes in. Okay, I will take damage on this. Are you like a Soul Vest or some shit? I would have to say probably not a Soul Vest. Also, you are Moxie. So, yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. I'm going to go ahead and just go out to my Lando. Actually, I should probably check whilst I'm here how much that would have done. Also, Serendipity probably comes in. If anything comes in here, Serendipity comes in. So, Sludge Bomb to just no HP. Yeah, that looks about right. So, I would assume that this thing is probably Choice Scarf. And probably going to go for a knockoff. It might go for an Earthquake, but it's a play that he has to make. And if he switches after us, then we know he outspeed. Which is good to know. It's not Scarfed at that point. So we get the Intimidate. Are you just going to switch? No, you close combat. That's fine. That is, in fact, rocks for us. I could go rocks. I could just go for a rock slide. Because you're a minus defense, I'm going to go for it. Go for it. I assume Talonflame's probably the switch in. We will see. Could be Zarude, could be... Okay, it's Mamo. Not the first thing that I thought would come in, but I will take that damage. Mons we don't switch into well. This. I can just go out into Terrapagos. I think he may just set up rocks here. He sets up rocks. Not great for Salazzle. I mean, I could have gone Salazzle there and made an aggressive play, but just allows us to take a hit if he does actually go for like a Ice Shard or something. He just goes for rocks. Okay. Okay, so I think Terra Starstorm should be fairly free. So I'm just going to go ahead and click it. He can Shard to break my... Getting up my own rocks would be nice, but not the most necessary. Essentially, I could probably let Trapinch take... take this mon. Do you die? You do die. Okay, well, Terrapagos not only gets a kill, but it keeps his Terra Shell as well. And it's not the easiest mon for him to be able to switch into. Serendipity does come in. But I think I just go out into... Like, this could be like Icy Wind or some shit, right? Regardless, I'm going to just make play into Lando. In case he wants to go for like an SD or some shit like that, then we at least only get it to +1. Can't mind. Okay, there we go. This thing does get Icy Wind, I believe. Yeah, there we go. That did a lot of damage. Speed drop kind of sucks, but there shouldn't be any one move that you go for that causes me to die here. I should have gone for the sludge bomb. That was a much safer mid ground. He is faster than me. How fucking fast is this thing? What? Is max speed faster than 50 quicker than me? Oh wait, no, I'm a fucking idiot, aren't I? Can I get burn? Any bonus? No burn. He's just gonna keep calm minding. I do respect it. How do I deal with this afterwards? I'm just going to keep spamming. I know he can roost here. He can roost and get himself up to like +6. I've got to assume that you have roost. But you're also kind of asking to get crit. We are going to miss instead. We are in fact going to miss instead. This one is a bit of an issue. Would have been very nice to know that he had it. But oh well. It is what it is. We'll try and work our way around it. I mean, the question is, do I think he's faster than my Lando? My Lando is not fast at all, so yes, it's guaranteed quicker. He just can't mines again. Really cannot blame him. At this point, I am kind of just playing for the crit. Or a burn. Either of those would be lovely. But neither of those are going to happen. Just can't mines again. Recover as the last move, right? Oh, for fuck's sake, Salazzo. You're fucking useless. Well, I'm just gonna Fire Blast. Calm Minds again. Is he like choiced into fucking Calm Mind? Or some shit? Can I die? I'd love to have died on that turn. Would love to have died. Well, I mean, Fire Blast. I mean, he could be Salak, by all means. Okay. Do you get Vacuum Wave now? No. Do you get any kind of priority? I don't think so. Kind of fine with trading my Chi and Power for this. Because I know Trapinch is coming in after, and Trapinch is going to probably kill me. Ice Shard kills this even if it's max defense. Talonflame comes in. Gotcha. Ice Shard's going to do a good chunk. Yeah, it's not bad damage. And I will just switch out into Lando. And I think I set up rocks. I think no matter what, I set up rocks. If he U-turns, he U-turns. He has nothing that can revenge, I don't believe. Certainly not easily. If he willows, he willows. Like, at this point, I don't care too much about that. I guess he willow, yeah. That's fine. Expecting him to want to go into like maybe Zarude on the passive play. So yeah, I'm going to go for a U-turn. If he stays in Talonflame, he stays in Talonflame. He's going to Terra, okay. If it's Terra Grass, this opens up Chi and Pow. He just taunts. Okay, well this is probably the best case scenario that we could have got. Although we're burned, we're still going to get the decent shit. The Trapinch comes in and I set up with Mew. And if I can set up with Mew, I think I just win. Like, Ice Shard kills everything here. So I should preserve this more. Maybe. Just maybe. He's really thinking about this play. Like, he's got to pick a sack at this point. So it's just what does he want to sack. I think Talonflame still has some use for him, especially with Iron Hand still around. Okay, well, it's Yachi. That's a nice break. He's going to live and he's going to Willow, I assume. Fire Spins. I see you. I would just Ice Shard again. I'm not going to make any other play. I die to rocks at this point. Like, realistically, I would love for this thing to be gone, just because it means that I can't then just straight up, you know. Okay, Heracross comes in. Do you take 2? You might do because I'm burned. Oh, never mind. If I had spin on Terrapagos, I think that Chi and Power would be pretty good here, but he's got upper hand. I respect it. Let's go Lando instead of rocks. We'll see what he wants to do. He has been like preserving everything, and if he preserves this as well, then literally everything on his team barring the Trapinch and Zarude will die. This is the world's longest decision on whether or not to sack a 1 HP Heracross. He upper hands again. You, sir, have no upper hand here. However, I do have late game rocks. Can I just go into you and click SD? He is intimidated regardless, so this should be pretty free. Yeah, he just keeps clicking upper hand. I think he's just locked into upper hand. Regardless, I'm going to click SD. Does he go into Trapinch? Is Trapinch fast? No, okay, he's just going to go Talonflame. Which is going to die to the rocks. Lando's going to pick up 3 kills if we are able to see out this game here. So now I'm at +2. Does Trapinch live 1? Is the question. If he has Eviolite with a lot of HP in, after rocks, no. And it would have to be like max speed. Even max speed I don't think will knock me out, or be quicker. Nah, not even Jolly max speed is quicker. It would have to be Scarf Trapinch with Eviolite to be able to take this. That would be hilarious. I would laugh so much if it's Scarf Trapinch. I would respect the fuck out of it though. It's also doing nothing to me. In the grand scheme of things, it is doing nothing. That Pheasantipity was fucking scary until we revealed what set it was. This also dies to rocks, right? Right? Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, Pheasantipity. Another kill for Landorus. Lando just picking up all the rock skills. They do call him Dwayne. I'm going to just make the assumption now that he's not like bulk up on Zarude or Chopple on Zarude. In comes the Trapinch. Here we go. The matchup everyone came to see. Are you Scarf Trapinch? Know your endure. That's something far more sinister. Crit. Big crit. I assume this is going to be cussed up Endeavour or some shit. That's EQ. That's far better for me. That's kinda sad. Honestly, that is a little bit sad. It is a little Cutmon though, so perhaps I shouldn't be too harsh on it. And Zarude can never get out of hand whilst we still have the Terrapagos in the back, because Terrapagos is fucking stupid. He just U-turns. Thanks for the Rocky Helmet chip, I appreciate it. U-turn. So Power Whip would actually be a range now, and Lando gets his 3rd kill with Stealth Rocks. That's the most Lando thing I've ever heard in my life. Does go for the Power Whip. Doesn't knock me out, and Iron Hands is just going to sit here and watch everything die. Good game to Razor. Is that a 4-0, 5-0? I don't know, my team's disgusting. Let me wait to see the final score, because I lost track. It was a 4-0. Okay, so I believe that puts us to 3-0 plus 7? No, plus 9. Plus 9. Which is not a bad start to the season. It is a 9-week season, so there is plenty to still to happen. Good game to Razor. Make sure to check him out. Link in the description below. Like and enjoy the battle, subscribe, all that bullshit. Until next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.